Good afternoon. My name is Minister Mikhail. I'm National Spokesman and Assistant to Attorney General Malik Zulu Shabazz in the new Black Panther Party. We bring you greetings of peace and love and compassion to this family and to all the relatives. We travel from South Carolina and from the city of Jacksonville. As I've had opportunity to reflect on Brother Terry Jamal Baptiste, I recognize we had crossed paths several times down in Jacksonville, Florida. Recently, a couple of years ago, it was a concert. Lil Bootsy, y'all familiar with him? That's where I met the brother at. And so as I kept looking at him, it started dawning on me, we crossed paths in life. So I say to you all of you that love him, your true love will be reflected in how you live your life. We'll come here today and we'll gather and we'll honor him, but what is the true purpose and commitment of love? So I implore to our young people, we understand your anger and your frustration, but turning on each other will not solve your problems. Amen. No young black man or woman should have to go through this experience in life. I am sensitive to the pain of suffering and death amongst all people, but definitely my community. I have to travel all over the United States and deliver these type of messages. And I'm hurt by young people because you all are some of my greatest generations. You all are the promise our ancestors prayed for. But you've gotten off track. Your desire for material wealth and finance has caused you to turn on one another. So I say to the young black woman, you are the mother queen of civilization. You are the mother of all nations. You have to take a look at yourself. You, black woman, have the power to bring about complete constructive change within your children. No government agency, no law enforcement can bring that change. You, black women, have that power to bring the change. So I plead to you all. You must start in your homes. The school has a duty and responsibility, but it's your job because you gave birth to these children. And I say to you, brothers, you cannot produce life and then run off and leave the black woman holding her responsibility. It is our job as black men to be providers, lovers, protectors, and respecters of life. Amen. We must unite, brothers and sisters, not to hate anyone, because I'm a lover of life. I'm a lover of life. I come from a family of 13 children, and my dad was born in Puerto Rico, and he immigrated to the United States at the age of 12, didn't speak a tad of English, and my mother met him and taught him how to speak English. It was the black woman again and again. So I say to you, sisters and brothers, recognize your divine duty. And I say to you, regardless of land, label, or language, there's but one God. As a Muslim, I believe in the teachings of Jesus the Messiah. And so I dedicate my life to liberating the minds and masses and hearts of our young people. It is your duty and responsibility, black man, to change the dynamics in black America and throughout the world. The whole world is watching us. Everybody wants to imitate us. But unfortunately, a lot of us don't even want to be ourselves. Come on now. I've traveled Africa. I've traveled South America. And everywhere I go, they're imitating us. Yes. So just imagine when we learn how to love one another. When we learn ourselves to love one another. To love your brothers, you love yourself. And when you learn to love yourself and recognize what's your great history, you would never pick up a weapon unless it's self-defense. This brother should be here today. I want to be somewhere else teaching and reaching the minds and hearts of my young people. But I have to still come forward. Just looking at you all, these beautiful faces in this place today, I'm touched and I'm hurt. It shouldn't have to be that way. So I'm appealing to you all as I close. If you are having conflict with a sister and brother, step to the wayside and consult with one of your brothers and sisters. We have Pastor Pharrell Malone. He can become a mentor. It ain't that serious, brothers. As a youth, as I was growing up, it was my dream to be a basketball player. And I wound up attending University of Central Florida. I played against Michael Jordan, and I realized at 6'1", couldn't run fast, couldn't jump high. I recognized that was an end dream for me. So I choose another path. And in my hardship of not becoming a professional player, my mother said, son, you got a divine purpose. And I said, Mom, what is that? She said, you're going to be a leader and a minister. And I couldn't see that far. I went in the military, did 9 years, came back. I was armed and angry. But one day as I was crossing paths en route to go kill one of my own brothers, one of the guys I grew up with, I met some Muslims and they impacted my life. And I decided to be committed to teaching and reaching the masses of our people. So I say today, in Terry Jamal Baptiste's memory, you all make a change. Amen. Change is not going to come from outside the black community. It's within your hearts. As a Muslim, this is my brother. Amen. And so if we can unite Muslims and Christians and others to these young brothers and sisters that's in these street movement, because you're not really a game because you're misguided. You all can put down your colors. I've been to Los Angeles. I've seen red and blue Crips and Bloods put down their divisions. I had an opportunity to meet the great Tupac Shakur in the year 1994 when I was an FOI in the Nation of Islam. Tupac said, brother, we all the leaders, but only the cream of the crop will rise to the top. So I say to you all, the cream is within yourselves. Come on, black men. Amen. Can we get a witness? Amen. So in honor of Terry, I'm willing to come to Waycross and work with Pastor Malone for your liberation, for your salvation. So I thank you again for your ears and your attention. Thank you.